Well, a young married woman writing in to Dear Abby for advice is experiencing something that unfortunately is becoming all too common. Having a male partner who's addicted to pornography, refuses to take any responsibility, and would rather be intimate with a damn computer screen than an actual woman. And Dear Abby gives this woman piss poor advice. Let's get into it. Dear Abby, my husband looks at pornography. I find it disgusting and it turns me off. That is completely understandable. It is a disgusting habit and it's disrespectful to your partner, no matter how much people try to gaslight and defend it. It's also completely understandable to be turned off because your man hunched over the computer, vigorously playing with himself, is a sad and pathetic image. I feel that if he has to look at it, it means I'm not good enough or sexy enough for him. You know, that's something that a lot of men who have this habit either don't think about or simply don't care about. The impact that it has on a woman's body image and her self-esteem. I don't believe his excuse of, quote, it has nothing to do with you, unquote. You know, he's actually telling you the truth when he says that, meaning that this is a completely selfish habit that I am indulging in, and I don't care how you feel about it. What he is communicating when he says it has nothing to do with you is, I could give a shit about how it makes you feel about yourself. I don't care what negative impact it has on our sex life and our intimacy in general. This is something that makes me feel good, so our relationship is going to have to take a back seat to it. When I try to tell him how it makes me feel, he becomes indignant and turns the conversation around to something he doesn't like about me to take the focus off himself. Yep, here we go. There it is. Okay, so she tries to open up the lines of communication, which are crucial for a healthy functioning marriage, tries to tell him how this habit makes her feel, and his response is to be defensive and turn this around on her. Her husband sounds like a narcissist. He is not going to try and fix this problem because he doesn't believe he has one. As far as he's concerned, she's the one with the problem. He doesn't watch porn around me, but he gets pop-up ads on his phone all the time, so I assume he looks at it frequently. Oh, you assume correctly. I have even seen notifications suggesting he belongs to a website where he can chat with women, although he says he has no idea why he gets them. Wow, yeah, her husband is a real piece of work. If he has not physically cheated yet, then he has been emotionally cheating. You know, he has clearly violated the boundaries of this marriage. This is not salvageable. I mean, this is going to end in disaster. I'm not stupid. I don't know anyone else with this kind of issue. Oh, you're not the only one. There's plenty of married women going through something like this. I haven't been able to have sex with him lately knowing this is going on. I don't have plans to leave him over this, but what can I do? Turned off in Washington. Well, I don't think there's anything that she can do. I mean, because like I said earlier, I think her husband's a narcissist, and so he's not going to change because he does not believe he has a problem. The only problem he sees is you having a problem with his problem. I mean, not only his addiction to watching explicit online content, but evidence of him chatting online with women. This is not going to end well. She needs to make plans to exit this situation because there's some heartbreak ahead. Now we're about to get Dear Abby's bullshit advice. If you thought this woman's husband was gaslighting, listen to this crap. Dear Turned Off. Realize that your husband's appetite for corn really has nothing to do with your level of attractiveness and everything to do with his own appetites. Just completely dismissing this woman's concern. And Dear Abby, her husband's appetite for explicit online content is negatively affecting the intimacy in that marriage. Next, and this is equally important, please seek a referral to a licensed psychotherapist who can help you to rebuild your damaged self-esteem. Wow. Unfreaking believable. Dear Abby is a master gaslighter. She's like, look, this is all in your head. Your husband's preference for intimacy with the computer screen is not the issue. The issue here is your self-esteem. So you need to go see a psychotherapist and get that fixed. Your husband is far from the only man who enjoys X-rated entertainment. You see how she defends this crap? Yes, Dear Abby, that is true, but that does not make it right. Millions of men struggle with pornography addiction, and it is wreaking havoc on their lives, destroying their social skills, their motivation, and their ability to have an actual intimate connection with a real woman. And Dear Abby has here in parentheses, so do some women. Well, there you go. You know, this woman writes in to Dear Abby looking for some genuine advice about an issue that is negatively affecting her marriage, and Dear Abby's response is like, shut up, go watch some corn. And many couples view it together as a form of erotica. Does Dear Abby moonlight as a consultant for the adult film industry? What is this crap? Okay, she continues, the chat rooms, however, are another matter. Perhaps your husband can explain that to you during some of the sessions with your therapist. Well, no kidding. It might be more effective than him becoming critical and accusatory when you attempt to try to explain how his behavior affects you. Okay, well, finally, she finishes off this saying, of this I am sure. Denying sex to your husband not only won't improve your relationship, but it will erode it further, and I don't recommend it. Well, take your advice and shove it, Dear Abby.
Just shut up!
It's kind of hard for her to have much sexual desire for her husband when he's salivating over the computer screen and chatting online with women. Dear Abby clearly does not appreciate the seriousness of pornography addiction. Heck, she might not view it as a real addiction. But millions of women who are in relationships with men who are struggling with pornography can attest to the negative impact it's having on them.